Ooh, who you talk about a Napola? Ooh, hello, family. If you are watching this on replay, hello, how are you? And I'm gonna give everybody a second to come in. But like I said, if you're watching this on replay, you get the 411 because this is my hair when it is time to wash it again. It is a oily, I'm not gonna call it a mess because it doesn't look like a mess, but it's oily. Hello. So I want to talk, hey family. So I want to talk and do like a pop-up live to know what type of hair products and stuff you need and what you're actually looking for because I'm going to be going live on Amazon at 3 o'clock, which will be 6 p.m. your time. Hey family, over here struggling with your routine. Okay, boom, that's what we want. So for everybody that's coming in, I need you to know this hair is an oily mess. I know the video that y'all seen just looked like I just did my hair, but I did not. It is time to wash it. It's oily. I don't be used to edge control. So my edges gonna do what they do. Do not judge me today. Okay? Okay. Give me a 5 if we not judging me. DHT blockers. I can't use supplemento. So that's if you're a part of Guru 101, which I think you are, then don't worry about that because I'm going to do that. I'll do that over in Guru 101. And if you are a member of Guru 101, boo, ask me in there. And then I'll make the video right away because as soon as we get off here, today, when I finish my Amazon Live, which won't be that long, hopefully, I'll be finishing up an edit for the Guru 101, which is a pretty long video for a pretty long question. So as we're here, thank you. As we're here, what do you guys need? Edge control. Wait. Edge control and braid took my edges out. What should I do to regrow them? Okay. Don't get mad at me. If you come in here, you know I'm straight no chaser. Edge control and braids did not take your hair out because people grow their hair with braids all the time and I use edge control. I just don't sleep in it. So your patterns and your routine when you had braids and when you were using edge control is what made you lose your edges. So the only way that I can help you regain them is to know what those patterns and routines were from the jump to make you get in that situation. I'm not being rude, but edge control and braids were not that thing. That's not what got you the thinning. I'm heat training, and you need low porosity products for that. Thank you. Boom. That's what we're here for. Okay. I love y'all. Don't get me wrong. We could do a question and answer at the end of this, but we are here because I need to know what type of products are y'all looking for. Normally, when we in here, or not necessarily in the live, but normally just in general, whenever I ask, like, or not even when I ask, when I don't ask, in videos, people are like, oh, what products for this? What products can we use for this? So that's what I need you to do right now. I need y'all all to be doing what Antoinette did. She said, I'm heat training and I'm heat training and I need low porosity products for that. Boom. Heat training, low porosity. Okay, and then before we head over there, because remember, we do the education on YouTube, and then I'll give you the products that you use over on my Amazon Live. So I need everybody to remember whenever we are talking about heat training and chemicals, we are only focused on like your conditioners and stuff once the opening and closing the cuticle. So as it pertains to your porosity, you're not picking your leave-in conditioner based on porosity. Now, the only time that you're worried about porosity when it comes to styling products is if you're low porosity and something is high in protein. Something's a protein treatment. But don't be so freaked out by protein that you think, oh my God, that's a protein. I can't use that because remember, everything is protein. Like everything has a sense of protein. I'm saying if it's it's a protein treatment. If it's a protein treatment, it's a form of artificial protein, or it's all protein, nothing else. So I just need everybody to be cautious of that. Okay, just remember that. I love your perspective on life. One of your constant thoughts is don't be the sheep, be the shepherd. Hey, don't be no goddamn fish, be a shark. Hey, you encourage people to think for themselves and to find their own journey in life. Yes, that's what I want. I am not trying to be nobody's savior, okay? I don't want to be the savior that leads everybody to the field of hair growth. That's not what I'm trying to do. What I'm trying to do is remind you of how powerful you are so you can stop being played every 5 minutes. Because 1 minute is right order, the next minute is Judah Curl, the next minute everybody getting keratin treatments. Cardi B started telling everybody put avocado in their hair, then everybody turned into burritos. I just want y'all to think for yourselves. If you know the science of the human body, nobody can sell you BS. No one can. If you know the science of the human body, even if you do go book an appointment with a dusty hairstylist, you will know she dusty the second she be like, hey, or the second you say, oh, do you have any treatments for low porosity hair? And she look at you like you don't know. She'll know what she's talking about. Get up. That ain't the one you looking for, period. Stuff like that. If you know the science of hair, can't nobody sell you BS. If you sit down in a chair and a stylist busts out a whole thing of coconut oil, you know, ooh, I should get up. She don't know nothing about hair, period. But if that's why I make videos like this. I don't need to be nobody's savior. I got 2 kids, okay? I got enough. I want you to think for yourself, so that way the newer generation, as they coming in, they not going over the same stupid stuff. Like, we got to get this right so our kids' generation not trying to figure out how to grow their hair. Let them build some pyramids. We can't never figure out how to build the pyramids because we still trying to figure out how to grow our damn hair. Putting applesauce nipples in our hair and stuff. Come on, dog. Okay. What are the products you use on your natural hair? So that's going to be in there. And the products that y'all see me use in my videos are the products I use. I do not play with my hair and switch around. So the products that y'all see me using are the products that I use, but I'm writing it all down. I will be adding that to the list. Okay, I will be adding that to the list. All of the products that I use for this silk press, I'm going to use all of those. Oh my God, my hair is so freaking oily. Can you recommend some products to put in between my braids after sweating in the gym multiple times a week? Yes, I can. And remember, when you're sweating, in the scalp, you have 2 glands. You have a sweat gland and a sebaceous gland. The sebaceous gland is the gland that is producing oil. I have a very active sebaceous gland, thus my oily hair. Okay, so you have a sebaceous gland that creates sebum, aka oil, and then you have a sweat gland that releases toxins, right? So when you're sweating, it's releasing toxins, fat, all that stuff is coming through the scalp. So you don't necessarily need to oil your scalp. That's the last thing you want to do, because as you the sebaceous gland as well. My God, my hair is so oily. The sebaceous gland as well is like being activated as well. So something that I really recommend is rose water, but I'm going to get the exact one. So braids after gym. Okay. Rose water. Okay. Then this here you give. I'm like, can you recommend a product? Oh, I said that already. Hey, from Richmond, Texas. What up, Texas? Listen, Texas ain't playing out here in these streets. Texas said, you ain't forcing nobody to do shit. Okay? We ain't doing nothing. We're the home. Proud to be in America. Listen, Texas is not playing them games. Hello. I love you from Texas. Okay, sorry, I gotta go back. And the wrap lotion did not work for the Texas humidity. So don't think I'm being disrespectful. Humidity equals water. Okay? You remember in your hair is constructed of a disulfide bond, a salt bond, and a hydrogen bond. Whenever, I don't care what you put in your hair. I do not care what you put in your hair. When the hydrogen bond in your hair meets the hydrogen bond in the air, they will dance. Period. Your hair will revert back. The same way that if I hop in the water or in the shower, my hair gonna curl right back up. It's nature. And it is a myth. That's how they get you. That's how they sell you on something like, if you put this on your hair, it'll block humidity. There's no blocking humidity. There's not. There's not. You just have to learn your hair and learn if whether or not your hair is the type of hair that is susceptible to humidity. Like me, for an example, you guys will never see my hair straight the majority of the time because my hair, and there's no humidity in the air in Vegas. But a day like today, when it's raining, it'll be like, ooh, like any type of moisture in the air. Once one hydrogen bond meets another hydrogen bond, they're going to dance. There are no products that are going to stand up to Texas humidity. Texas is all humidity, just like the D. The D is all humidity, but in the D, we still have wraps all the time. So it don't have anything to do with the humidity blocker. It has everything to do with the way you're blow drying your hair. If you blow dry your hair in a certain type of way, your hair will not revert back as fast. It has nothing to do with the product. Products are tools. Just like a brush, like a paintbrush and a pencil does not help an artist become an artist. The most masterful artist you've ever seen. Like my cousin is an artist. She's actually, I'll never tell anybody this, but her name is, I don't know if she only go by her pen name, so I'm not going to say what her name is, but she did the illustration for Michelle Obama's book. She's a freaking artist. She's amazing, and she's been amazing. And her father, my Uncle Reggie, super dope. Remember, me at the altar in your white dress, Bow Wow, all of them. When they was popping, my Uncle Reggie was the one doing the airbrushing on their walls. I forget his pen name. He's my Uncle Reggie, okay? But it don't matter how many videos you watch of him airbrushing. It don't matter how many videos you watch of him drawing. You will never be able to be the type of artist he is. Even if you get every brush, even if you get every color, it doesn't matter. Like, it's an art form. You can't just replicate art without the proper training or without talent. So I really hope that doesn't upset anyone, but I want to give you guys products that are going to help with a routine that you already have. But no product is going to help you if you can never get your, not to look like mine right now because it's oily, but if you can never get your hair as straight as mine was in the video from the other day, no matter what product I tell you to use, you're still not going to be able to do it. A product is a tool. It's not the actual talent. Okay? I really hope that makes sense. Okay, so this one says, protective styling products. Okay, so for that, I need you to be a little bit more specific because there's so many different things that can be protective styles. So that's like saying, like, oh, give me something for cars. It's like, what kind of car? You got a truck? You got a Beetle? What you got? You got a box? You got a cube? Like, what you got? So I need to know what type of protective styles. There are so many, like, I need to know exactly what you need, boo. Okay, here's one. You said you're high porosity. Like me. Hello. And and you need product suggestions, your hair is thick and dense. Okay, so I need to know what you need to do. Products are tools, so tell me what you're trying to accomplish, and then we could go there. Because if we just want to know what products are good for porosities, we don't have to do a live for that. It's pretty simple for high porosity hair, right? But for low porosity hair, low porosity is the one that's like, you cannot use that. Don't do that. No. Protein. So anything that is marketed as a protein treatment, you cannot use as low porosity hair. And the only reason is because protein treatment has one purpose. One. The purpose of a protein treatment is to strengthen the cuticle. Okay? Low porosity hair has a cuticle that's already too strong and too tight. So if something is already, I'm not going to break my pen. I did an example with a pencil, but we running low on pencils. I'm homeschooling my kids. So if you bending something, if there's something that's already strong, this is already strong. Okay, it's already strong. So if I keep going, eventually it's gonna break. The more weight you add to something that's already strong, is going to break. That's how it goes. So that's why low porosity hair doesn't need protein. The only purpose of protein is to strengthen. I'm about to be relaxed and low porosity, and I want to use Care. The system only has shampoo and deep conditioning. Could I use a separate conditioner? Not on relaxer day. On relaxer day, you need a deep conditioning. So that's why they really only have a deep conditioner, because you only need a deep conditioner. When you relax your hair, you pulling out the protein and you're separating those softer to softer linkages. So you need a deep conditioning treatment on the relaxer day. So there's nothing wrong with that. After relaxer day, you just need to pick a product and stick to it. But on relaxer day, no, you stick with the relaxers line, period. There's no switching it up. Don't do that. When you break down the bonds in your hair, you need to stick with one brand to put them back together. Because one brand won't be able to help you put together bonds that another brand broke. I mean, it can help you, but it won't do it as effectively as the brand who broke the bonds in the first place. Is that I'm blind? Is that Boo? Oh, is that Keisha? Where is my bell? Hold on, Keisha. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you. Okay, so let me get back down. I'm sorry. I think I went on a rant earlier. I appreciate you, Bill. Thank you. I was watching one of your videos and I was like, damn, get off of here before you want to cut your hair again. How are you? Thanks for the info. I'm good, boo. Thank you for asking. I permanently color my natural hair blonde. I wanted to relax it. Is that a good idea? Not if you're not a professional. No. Now, if you're a professional, do it. I used to relax my hair blonde all the time, but I know what I'm doing. Like, I know that I'm separating the bonds in my hair. I know how to put them back together. I know exactly how to leave it on. Like, hair color is not an exact science. And when you put in color, color and relaxer together, baby, like I know, and that's the master stylist, right? Well, I'm sitting here. Yes, it is. Hello, friend. So the master stylist, listen, if y'all go look at her videos, yes, I know you get excited when you see somebody like her take somebody client that look just like you will come in looking just like you, right? And they'll be like, oh, y'all be like, oh, I can do that to my hair too, because she did it. Because there have been multiple videos where she'll have a client that comes in with black hair as dark as mine is colored today, and then they'll leave out platinum blonde, and because you watched her video that's 15 minutes long, you think it's just as simple as mixing it in a bowl, but I can promise you that it's not. And even if it turns out good that first day, one of the main reasons that everybody who gets color that does it themselves tells you that it's like the worst thing ever is because they don't know what they're doing. And I do not recommend that, because y'all may have seen me do it on live, but baby, the first time that I ever relaxed and colored my hair, and I think I was in cosmetology school, it did not go well. It did not. Hair color is a science. We did not, oh, thank you. We did not just pop out of cosmetology school knowing how to do color. We did it. And hell, it took me a minute to figure that shit out even once I was licensed. So it's like I really do not recommend it. I'm just being honest. Like, I'd rather you go and find a licensed professional that can do it. Like, it may sound more expensive, but I promise you it's more expensive for you to do it yourself. Because if you do it yourself, it's going to turn out cute that first day. But give it a couple weeks, and then you may just refresh it yourself. You may just refresh it. Over time, it's going to screw you over. And one day, whether it's a year from the day you color it or 2 years from the day you color it, you're going to have to go sit in the hairstylist chair for her to correct it. And it's going to be triple, quadruple of what you would have paid if you just would have went to one to get it done professionally. I'm just being real. Sis, also, what do you use to wrap your short hair? Girl, hold on, right here. Nothing. One product. One. Swear to God. Hold on. I don't know if Keisha's still in here. She may be. Ask any cosmetologist that does short hair, or any hairstylist that does short hair. All she needs is for you to have a relaxer or a texture that can be molded. Amen. And foam. That's it. I would spray a leave-in conditioner and boom, 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 some foam wrap and some extra papers. It's a wrap. I'm done. Under the dryer. And then right before I get ready to curl my hair, I'll put on some I'm not getting back up for the serum, but that's one thing that I'll do. So actually, short hair. Thank you. I'm dropping stuff. So short hair molding products. I just meant to get it before I forgot to get up and get it. So short hair molding products. Boom. After big chop, the grow out period. My when it's been so pressed. So, and one of the main reasons that I did decide to grow my hair out, as I'm teaching you how to grow out yours, is so when I say stuff, you can't get offended because I already went through it. When you are at a certain length, a silk press is not for you. When I was standing behind the chair, if their hair didn't at least hit like right here, we weren't doing the silk wrap. Don't get offended when I say this. If all your hair cannot wrap around your head, it's not a silk wrap. You know why? Because if all of your hair is not long enough to wrap around your hair, certain hair in certain places is gonna be sticking straight up. So it ain't a silk wrap if you can't wrap it. So don't try to make your hair do stuff that it can't do. Like, if right now it's only long enough to sit on your head, just make sure that you do your finger coils on your hair, then sit under a dryer to make sure you're not walking outside with wet hair, and keep it moving. Most of the time, that's where the mechanical damage comes from, because we trying to make our hair do stuff that we can't do. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It's taking me so long to get down here. What type of shampoo do you recommend for your 4B? I love y'all. Please don't ask. I can't. So please rephrase that question because I need to know an actual problem. I don't do curl typing. 4A, 4B, 4C, but sulfate free, I'll do sulfate free shampoos. I got you, but I don't. But they won't be specifically for 4B, 4C because that's not a thing. Wow, you look beautiful. Oh my God, thank you. Oh my God, you think this looks full? I feel like I could fried chicken right now. I love your channel at the Master Stylist. Yes, I love it too, boo. Hi, Porosity chick. Hey, boo. I'm going to cosmetology. Wait. I'm going to a cosmetologist this weekend. I need a home routine regimen to get me through the time between visits to go to the salon. Okay, so only another hairstylist is gonna understand what I'm saying. But like it's like this unspoken like respect rule thing that I have where if you already telling me you got a girlfriend, like I'm not gonna interject in your world and give you pointers when you just told me you already got a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like your hairstylist is your girlfriend. So you already told me you got a girlfriend. Like I'm not about to just sit here and tell you how to treat her when you about to go see her in a minute. Like you got a girl. You gotta go talk to her. I love you. I'm not being rude, but I can't. Everybody here can't do it. Yes. So I'm late. My bad. See, did you see? This is another Cosmo, and everybody's hair can't do it. And that's the thing. Like, and I'm not. I don't. It's so hard. I just don't want to be like, oh, I'm the shit, but you ain't. But like my hair is so freaking strong. Like it can take so much. Like my hair is so strong. So I know my hair and I know hair. So I know that my hair can take double processing one day. And I also know what my hair feel like if it can't take double process in some days. Everybody's not the same. Like he just said, everything like the master stylist said, I'm sorry, like the master stylist said, not everybody can do it. Everybody's density isn't the same. Everybody's porosity isn't the same. So everybody can't do what another person can do. That's why I'm always so adamant learning your own density, learning your own, you know what I mean? Like learning your own hair. So that way, combined with what you know about yourself and the science of hair, you can make certain decisions. Because even though you'll see somebody get color and relaxer in one day, all y'all see is after the consultation. A consultation could be an hour long, or a consultation could have took a couple days. You know what I'm saying? But it's like all you see it is after that period is over. So you don't know what goes into it. And also keep in mind that a lot of times, if there's any other stylists on here, please, like give me a 5 if you agree or something. Most of the time, if you're a YouTuber and a cosmetologist or a hairstylist, if you doing 10 people in one day, you may post or record 2 of them out of 10. Maybe. And the majority of people, if they found you on YouTube, just because they found you on YouTube don't mean they want to be on YouTube. A lot of people be like, don't record me. Don't record me. Shit. No, I'm not offended. Thanks for the not the rap, no rap. I'm 4P, 4P, sorry, 4B. No, huh? I'm 4B, no curl, no coils in my hair. Okay. Oh. No, high porosity again. I've never been to her before. She not my girlfriend. What if she tell me some bogus info? I really hope she not watching this and she's never met you, because how you break up with her before? She not my girlfriend. She is not my girlfriend. I don't even remember what you said she needed. I mean, where you were getting done. Was it a relaxer? I really think you shouldn't I really think you should go and have a consultation with somebody before you get ready to do chemicals. I really, really do. Like, I really, really think you should always have a consultation with a stylist before you get ready to do chemicals, before she can talk to you. And because I don't want to tell you something and then she gives you different advice because of what she can actually see in your hair in person. Because I could tell you one thing and you could be telling me one thing, and then she see your hair and see a completely different issue, and her recommendation will be down another angle. And then it'll make it sound like she don't know what she's talking about. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. It'll make it seem like she don't know what she's talking about, where in reality you didn't really paint a clear enough picture for me. So I can't. So ask me the question again, because I can't. I don't remember. Oh, you said your mom. Mine is it. Your grandma blessed you with fine hair. Oh. But see, listen, that's what we got bundles for. It's not a big deal. Y'all, I'm not a cosmetologist. I don't know the proper terms. I just describe so I can get what I'm asking. My porosity takes a lot. It takes a lot of heat on my hair. To follow up, I use the shampoo and deep conditioner on wash day if the product line doesn't have the regular conditioner, or should I check for other conditioners from the same brand? Okay, so whenever just because you have a relaxer with, let's say, Mazzani, like when I was wearing my hair relaxed, I was using Mazzani. I think the only product that I've ever used from Mazzani is their wax stick and their edge control. The products that you use for your chemical treatments once a month or once every couple of months and your styling products are two completely different products. So you have styling products, you have treatment products, you have color products, you have color maintenance products. It just depends on what you're doing and what you're going for. So the only time that you need to be worried about only using the line from the relaxer line that you use is relaxer day. But you can use whatever line you want. Most of the time when people were using relaxers, like for example, I'll use Keisha for example again. She'll do a relaxer. I want to say I see a firm in her videos, but she don't use all the firm products on her clients. She uses her own product line on her clients. So that's what I mean. The relaxer is the product line. You stick it to one product line for the rest of your life just because you have a relaxer. No, that's not what I mean. That's just like for that chemical service, don't switch it up. My hair is relaxed, low porosity. I want to use Care. Care is cool. I question Olaplex Zero needs to be done on clean, dry hair. So I need to wash and blow dry. No, when they're saying clean, dry hair, that's a nice way of them saying don't be the chick that ain't washed her hair in 6 months and then use my product. That's what they're saying. When they're saying clean hair, they mean it's not chunk full of products. So right now, I can use Olaplex Zero on my hair. This is normally when I recommend you using Olaplex Zero. If you're doing the silk press and then you want to bring your curls back, or you want to make sure that you just want to make sure your hair is still strong, then you put Olaplex Zero on this hair. So when they say clean hair, this is what they're talking about. Like visually clean. They have to say that because women who don't wash their hair but once every 6 months go get Olaplex and be like, oh, it ain't work. And it's like, because the molecule couldn't get nowhere. So it's because your hair is dirty. So that's what they mean. by clean hair. But no, it don't mean freshly washed hair. It just means clean, like it's been washed this month. Or if you are not necessarily, I don't really want to make it a race thing, but if you're not a black woman and you are somebody who uses like dry shampoo on a regular basis, you're always using dry shampoo in your hair, then that's somebody that they're talking about. Chunk full of dry shampoo, chunk full of product and stuff. That's what they're talking about. But how my hair is right now, my hair is technically not clean. But you don't see like little boo-boo sprinkles or nothing like that on it. I hope that made sense. I have short, relaxed, high porosity hair. What products do you recommend for medium to low density to help with softness and moisture? Also, how often is okay to wash my hair? I wouldn't wash your hair any more than once a week. But all of the shampoos and conditioners that I speak of are going to be for all porosities unless I say otherwise. If I don't say, okay, this porosity, you can't use this, all of the products that I promote are going to be for all porosities. Okay. So I don't want y'all to get, when we talking about shampoos and conditioners, unless it says specifically protein treatment, then okay, low porosity hair, you can't have it. But when we talking about shampoos and conditioners, it's like y'all, I don't want y'all to get so bent into porosity, because porosity comes into play when we talking about oil. So if you or protein intake, stuff like that, because the porosity is all about the cuticle. So your porosity is your hair's ability to absorb or release moisture. Okay, so if you got low porosity, it's harder. It's harder for your hair to absorb and release moisture. Medium to normal, oh, it's cool. High porosity hair, oh, we release it and let it and take it in a lot. That's how it go. Okay, so it's all about moisture. It's all about the way that you can your porosity is about the cuticle opening and closing. Okay, no products are about sealing the cuticle. Sealing, sealed, shut, those are all words that you run away from when you're talking to your cuticle. Talking to your cuticle, I mean, you don't should really talk to it, talking about it. I have a problem with shedding. I'm low porosity. When I take my braids down, I have 2 hands full of hair. Please help. Love, okay, so first question, how long do you have your braids in? Second question, where that's not a question, it's a statement, that's normal. I need you to do the mental math in your head. And somebody that's real good at mental math, give me a number. If you've had your braids in, let's just do 30 days, right? If you had your braids in for 30 days, the average person loses anywhere from 50 to 200, 50 to 150 strands of hair per day. So multiply, let's just go ahead and say 100. You losing 100 strands a day times 30 days. And if you had your braids in for 2 months, if you had your braids in for 3 months, multiply 150 strands times 60 days, 90 days. Multiply that. That's how many strands of hair you should have. So when you have that much hair in your head, hair in your hands when it's done, that's how much you're supposed to have, sis. Every part of your body sheds. Your skin peels. You got it. We all know everybody got some type of pumice stone in their shower because the skin on your heels dies, falls off. Like, it's normal. Your hair is supposed to shed. Somebody do the math for me, please. Multiply 50. Like I said, we're doing 100. But remember, you lose anywhere from 50 to 150. So if however long your braids was in, multiply that day times 150 strands. That's how many pieces of hair you should have in your head. So if you had your braids in any longer than a month, 2 handfuls of hair sounds about right. 150 times 90, 3 months, 4 months, like, And then depending on how you took your braids out, that could have made your hair shed even more. Your hair is real kinky, but not curly. Leave-in conditioner for low porosity hair. All leave-in conditioners are good for low porosity hair unless they say protein on them. Like unless it say made with pure protein, protein enriched, like unless it's advertised as a protein rich leave-in conditioner, all leave-in conditioners are fine. Even the one with bamboo from bamboo protein, because bamboo is a form of protein, with a little bit of it. Remember, the formulation is little to no protein, so because it's just a little small portion of it in there, so it's not that deep. Thank you. Is using Olaplex number 8 good to use to improve porosity and to avoid getting split ends? I mean, I don't really want to say improve your porosity because what if you have low porosity hair and your cuticle is bust open? Once you bust your cuticle open, that's it. So that's not really a thing. I mean, it'll improve the elasticity of your hair. Will it change your porosity and make your cuticle close back up? That's not really what it's formulated to do. So no. Can it improve your porosity if you catch it? If you start using it before your porosity starts to change, can it build a bridge? Yes. But can it undo and go back and reseal your cuticle after you've already busted open? I'm not saying that it can't, but I don't want to be like, yeah, use it for that, because that's not what it's formulated to do. Hair is on fleek to think that not long ago you shaved your hair blonde. Listen, it's hair. It grows just as fast as your fingernails do. I swear it does. Your hair is made up of the same keratin as your nails, but your nails don't have the same blockages that your scalp does. Cause you don't block nothing in your nails from growing, and you give them everything they need. You washing your hands on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? Your nails don't have the same limitations that your hair has, but your hair has a lot of limitations. But your hair is made up of the same keratin that your nails are made of. So if your nails can grow fast, your hair can grow fast too. Agreed, the longer hair with the plaid shirt on you makes you look like you're in college. Oh my god, do I look like I'm in college? Oh my god, I'm thinking about going pre-med. What do you think? Oh my god, yeah. Oh my god. Thank you so much. Thank you for educating me. Because of you, I'm learning to grow your knowledge about hair. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. And girls, spread it. Spread it. You see somebody putting boo-boo sprinkles on their hair, be like, girl, put that shit down. Hey, you can grow it yourself. Go drink some water. Drink some milk. Some oat milk. If you wash your hair once a week, is it okay to blow dry once a week? Yep. How often should you blow dry your hair in a month? When I'm wearing my hair, I wash my hair every week. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it through this week without washing my hair. If I skipped anybody's comments, please just leave them again, because I don't got my glasses on, and we got about. Because I don't remember if I'm going live at 3:30 or 3. But either way, I need a little bit of time to get set up. And I am going to put, not edge control on, but I think I am going to run a flat iron past it. Because on the Amazon, it's going to keep playing after we're done. And they don't know me like y'all do. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. 4,500 strands of hair for 1 month. So you should be losing about 4,500 strands of hair in 1 month. So if you only combing your hair, or if your hair is in braids for 3 months, or if your hair is in braids for a whole month, and you're supposed to lose 4,500 strands in 1 month, hey, like that's about, and then you think about how almost 5,000 strands of hair would look in your hand. Try to picture that in your head, and then picture what you see in your hand after you get done combing your braids out. Like, y'all, it's not that deep. It's really not. Sensitive scalp treatments. Boom. Are you ever going back to blonde? Probably in a wig, or I may add some tracks, but no. I only mess around with color like that when my hair is like shorter, because I'm gonna be cutting it. I was cutting my hair every week, so bleaching my hair blonde wasn't a big deal because I'm gonna be cutting most of it off in a week because it's growing so fast, and I kept it tapered in the back and on the sides. So no. Mm-mm. But thank you, boo. It seemed like men's nails and hair can grow longer than women's until about their 30s. Is that true? It just depends. That's because by the time, okay, for everybody, male or female, once you turn 30, your body stops creating the amino acids that it needs for your hair, skin, and nails to thrive. So all of those amino acids and stuff that is in your body that's going to the scalp to help it thrive, that's going to the skin to help it thrive, the body isn't really producing that as much. So you have to intake it. You have to take it in. But a lot of times, the stuff that we eating on a regular basis is canceling out the little bit of amino acids that we do have left. Okay, so that has a lot to do with it. So look at the diets, look at the way that they eat. And when we talking about black people, just being real, most of us generationally have the same type of patterns. Mostly everybody has the same exact type of food that they eat, like that, from dads to uncles and stuff like that. So all of those are things that everybody needs to take into consideration when you talking about thinning and balding and stuff like that. Can you blow dry once a week with relaxed hair? Yes. Yeah. As long as you know what you're doing and you're using the proper tools. Yes, you can. Hey, Cynthia, that I tuned in so late. Oh, you're fine. We gonna end in like 15 minutes so we can be over there on the Amazon. Because I'm gonna have to add a couple of items. Well, I actually could do it now while we see here, but can I texturize my hair and have lucid curls and have healthy hair? Will using Olaplex help with the weaker bonds? I mean, a texturizer is really nothing but a weaker relaxer. So, I mean, if you want to, you can just, yeah, use Olaplex. But I mean, the only way that when we talking about chemicals in Olaplex, you need Olaplex 1 and 2. So, like, oh, just using Olaplex 3 by itself after you do color, is it? That's not, no. Like, can it help you to repair and strengthen your hair after you do it? Yes, but it's not. 1 and 2 is what you use to color your hair with, or what you would mix with relaxer if you were going to relax it yourself. So my scalp is sore most of the time. Would that mean hair loss? It could, but there's so many different reasons that your scalp could be sore. And professionally, I'll get some licenses revoked if I like just be like, yeah, that's hair loss. Yeah, I can't answer that question without knowing more about you. Is it safe to use gel and mousse on your natural hair? I use mousse all the time. It depends on what gel and mousse mixture you're using. But it's never safe to just layer product after product after product after product on your hair. So if you're using gel and mousse, that should be on your wash day to set your hair in beta keratin, and don't put no more gel or no more mousse on your hair until the next wash day. But waking up every morning, gel and weave it because you know you need it. No, like no. Using gel every day, absolutely not. But using gel and using gel and mousse on wash day to set the bond, okay, if you're doing it right. My hair is beautiful. Thank you. Every time y'all say something about my hair, I think oil, oil. Could you please add dandelion to your Amazon store, please? I'm finding the exact one that I want to add before I add it, but I will. I'm looking for thermal styling line for natural hair that isn't expensive. Huh? I'm looking for a thermal styling line for natural hair that isn't as expensive as Olaplex. Any recommendations? Um, I'm a little confused because you said you looking for a thermal styling line that isn't as expensive as Olaplex, but Olaplex isn't a thermal styling line. And I'm a little confused about, like, do you mean hot tools, thermal styling line, like blow dryers and flat irons? And two, I'm just being real. Mind you, I'm not exclusive, like, oh, I can't tell. I can only recommend this type of product, or I can only recommend this type of product. Peep game. As a cosmetologist, I am responsible for, well, I was responsible for buying all of my tools, all of my supplies, everything, right? So the last thing I want to do is just purposely buy the most expensive flat iron to make myself look good in front of y'all. Okay. When you standing behind the chair, especially with me, like my booth rent was $400 at the end. My booth rent was $400 a week. Okay. And then let's go rewind all the way back to when I first started with barely any clients. My booth rent was $285 a week. Okay. So I'm only going to buy a $150 flat iron, and then another $200 flat iron, and then another $115 flat iron, because it's the best thing that I can do to get the best result. So I can tell y'all a whole bunch of lines. Like, it's one, I'm not gonna say their name, but it's a couple of lines. Like this one, they got a $20 flat iron. This one got a $30 flat iron. That one got a $15 flat iron. That one got a $30 flat iron. But is it gonna give you the same results that you see on YouTube? Absolutely not. No. That's why when you go in shops, most stylists have the same brand of flat iron. Not because, oh, we want to spend it. Like, no. Somebody who booth rent is $280 a week do not want to go and spend $800, $900 on flat irons. Not to mention we replacing them on a regular basis. So I don't 1 and 2 Olaplex at the beauty supply wasn't having it because it's a professional product, y'all. Stop trying to buy 1 and 2. Like y'all can't walk into the pharmacy and be like, I ain't got no prescription, but I want that shit right there. I know you can only get it with a prescription, but I want that right there because I saw this girl on YouTube had it. Why I can't have one? No, you respect the fact that you know that you can only get certain stuff if you got a prescription written. Like 1 and 2 are the portions of Olaplex that you gotta have a prescription for. Like, y'all. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but Olaplex needs to do that. Because women, like, don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. But we still learning on how to use thermal heat protected. That's why Olaplex, like, no, 1 and 2, they can't handle 1 and 2. Because Black women are still using thermal heat protectants as leave-in conditioners. The stuff that you only supposed to spray when you flat iron your hair, y'all using that as leave-in conditioners and wondering why y'all hair is crunchy. So that's why Olaplex is like, no, we're gonna leave 1 and 2 for the professionals, and then everything else can be for the consumer. Okay, so stop trying to get 2, because y'all don't know what to do. Stop trying to get 1 and 2, because y'all don't know what to do. Okay, no 1 and 2. Because don't nobody listen to what they're supposed to do. Don't nobody be doing what they're supposed to do. All right, y'all. I ain't trying to be rude. I'm just saying 1 and 2 is not for you. You meant products. Lord. What hairstyles would you recommend for someone who likes to work out and swim? Silk presses don't work for me, and I'm not sure what to do with my hair. This is a tough question. I'm so sorry. Don't get mad at me. But when it comes to swimming and being a Black woman, you gotta pick one. Chlorine is made of the same thing. Chlorine is made of the same thing that lightener is made of. Okay? That's why if somebody who has naturally blonde hair goes swimming, they're gonna get out of the pool and their hair blonde. They'll have most women with blonde hair. As soon as they get out of the swimming pool, they always hurry up and do a clarifying shampoo. Because if they don't do a clarifying shampoo, then their hair will turn green. Because chlorine is in the water, and chlorine instantly opens the cuticle. Like instantly. So there's nothing you can do. If you go swimming on a regular basis and your hair gets wet, you need to make sure you're always washing with a clarifying pool when you get out. Every time. Hey, love, are you taking clients at this time? If so, I love you so much, but I'm free now. I've been from behind the chair for about 3 years, buddy, and I'm never going back. I'm just I'm never going back, man. Those suckers, I'm afraid now. Shit. Right now, no, I'm not doing hair. I've been retired for like 3 years. Going on 4. I'm tripping. So right now, I have no plans on re-entry. Not saying that I will never do it again, but right now, the only type of booking I do is like I do like one-on-one coaching. You know, I have virtual clients for hair, like clients that I thank you, clients that I help work through, their hair issues and stuff like that, but I'm free. I got to save money. I think the concentration is better and it works better than the other ones. Porosity have to be tested in a natural state, or can it be straightened? That doesn't matter. Your hair just needs to be clean, no product whatsoever, not even conditioner. So, like on a piece of hair that is freshly washed and clarified. Oh my god. Have you ever did a roller set without any foam on relaxed hair? I've never tried it. Just trying to see if I can get the same outcome. Nope. Don't really desire to try it either. But about those caps, what caps? I don't know what you're talking about. What caps? Hey Stan, I have low porosity hair. My hair sweats out fast. Why am I having this? You have active sweat glands in the scalp. Everybody has sebaceous glands and sweat glands in their scalp. My scalp sweats. So why do you think this is here? Most people be like, "Oh, Sil, why you don't do no edge control?" Because I'm not doing that. Just because I'm recording, I'm not about to be fake and be pressing on my edges just for y'all on camera. I don't do that. Why? Because I have overactive sweat glands. So the second that I sweat, my hair gets wet. So you just that most people who silk presses can't last, they also are people who sweat pretty fast. So if you are a person who sweats in your sleep or if you sweat in your scalp, that's why. H2O, water, H2O, you're made of water. Sweat is definitely H2O. That's a hydrogen bond. So the second that hydrogen bond leaves out of your hair, it breaks the hydrogen bond in your hair. Like, that's it. We're gonna get off in like 5 minutes so I can get this situated because I want to go live on Amazon at 3. So I'm gonna answer a couple more questions and then we're gonna go. I bought Olaplex 6 over a month ago and I still have it. It was the best investment. I see so many people misusing it and complaining that it didn't work. Listen, like Olaplex 6, which is the smoother, right? Yeah. People are like, oh my God, it don't work because Black women do not read directions. I don't care who offended by what, because I did hair for 14 years behind the chair. Y'all do not read. Point blank, period. I do not care. And if other races don't read, okay, boom, they don't read either, if that make you feel better. But Black women do not read directions. And on the back of the bottle of Olaplex 6, it tells you to use smaller than a dime size. It tells you to use the smallest amount for all of their products. People are like, oh my God, Olaplex costs so much money. No, it don't. When you compare Olaplex to all of the products that y'all buy in 1 month, Olaplex is cheap as hell because it's concentrated. So y'all saw that one bottle of Olaplex. Where is it? I have had this right here. I have had this bottle right here for at least 6 months. And look how much I've used. I've had this at least 6 months. It's right there. If you can see. Like, a little bit goes the longest way. So people complain about how much this is, but I've had this for 6 months. And I'm not even halfway done with the bottle. Olaplex is extremely concentrated. Nobody should be going through the conditioner fast. Nobody. Even Olaplex 8, the first thing you want to do, you want to have a pile of conditioner in the middle of your hand. And mind you, these brands not going to tell you not to use a whole bunch because the more you use, the faster you going to run out and the faster you going to go spend money. But Olaplex tells you all you need. That in Olaplex 8, they tell you not to use that much. But people still big old pile of conditioner in their hand, and you're like, oh my God, this is so expensive. Yeah, because you're using too much. So we can't complain about the prices of products when y'all don't read directions. Sorry. When you in the store, read the products before you buy it and read it again after you buy it. Hey! God damn it, man. But we do not do that. Y'all gotta, and the reason that I bring it up, I just want you to be accountable. I'm trying to hold you accountable so you can make a conscious effort not to do it again. When you go to the store, most of the time, y'all don't even read the directions. You be like, oh, that's the product she had on YouTube. You grab it and you go buy it. And then you put it in your hair the same way she put it in her hair in the video, and you don't even read the directions. So it's the blind leading the blind. The girl who you watching the video of, her ass ain't read the directions, and you ain't gonna read them either. You gonna listen to her. Not the person who you gave the money to. Because you didn't give her no money. You bought it in the store. So you're not going to listen to the person who actually made it, who got the directions on the back of the bottle. You're going to listen to another consumer. Another consumer. Like, come on, dude. We got to do better. I'm going to switch this part. I think I want to put it in the middle. No, I don't. No, I don't. I look like Willard's sister now. Oh, no. No. Okay. We're going to go now. I don't think anybody else has any questions. Let's go get settled for all the plaques. All the plaques, Lord. Moisturizer. So the moisturizers, all of that is going to be in Amazon Live. I promise. That's what I do. I read at the store. Everything. Food, skin, body, clothes. Period. If you're spending your bread, read. If you're spending some guap, read. Hey. If you're pulling out your pocketbook, read. Why are we listening to the people who told you about the product but not listening to the person who made it? That makes no sense. Why are you going to buy a product that you don't know nothing about? What in videos? Wait. In what videos do you talk on what to unclog your hair follicle? That's not, sorry, boo. That's not on YouTube. That's on the Guru 101. That's my membership. That's $9.99 a month. That's on there. I teach them how to unclog their follicles step by step. All right. So I love you guys so much. So this is what I want you to do. Right now, get over to my community page, and over on the community page, it is the exact link to my Amazon store. And once you click on that link, I will be going live over on my Amazon store at 3 o'clock. But right now, I'm sure, well, it's 6 o'clock your time. Right now, it is 2:37 in the PM. So like I said, y'all head over to my community page, go on the community page, and then you will see the link. And then I also will post the link here under this video once it gets done, auto-populating all that stuff. So I'll see you over on my Amazon Live, and I'm gonna get you all these products. Yes. We'll see you in a minute. Yes.